World of Warcraft Midnight is releasing 3 new raids in the first season for the first time ever. Hey there, I'm Marcelian.
And I am Flame, and the first season of Midnight will span its raiding scene across 9 different bosses, with 3 unique raids that further develop the story from 3 of the main plot lines that you will engage in.
3, huh? Man, I cannot believe it. Never had to jump between 3 raids in one season before. This is actually getting me pretty excited.
Man, I'm trying so hard to contain it so we can actually do this video, dude.
Hey, keep it together, man. Keep it together.
Alright, listen. We won't spoil anything for you, but we will tease you a little bit about what you can be excited about when the expansion releases.
The Void Spire is located in the Void Storm, a desolate world somewhere lost into the void where Xal'atath is planning her assault on the Sunwell. As you quest through the Void Storm, you start uncovering more truths about the devouring host and ways to subvert its advance that are questionable. But one thing remains certain. Xal'atath's aggression towards Azeroth cannot hope to be stopped until we assault the tip of her spear, the Void Spire, an incredibly large structure towering over the Void Storm, home to who knows what. The raid itself is a 6-boss raid and the initial point of interest of your journey through Season 1's endgame. You will dive deeper into its core and fight off generals and monstrosities of the Void army Xal'atath has wrought. Your encounters start with Imperator Aversian, a ruthless dominar set on destroying everything we hold dear on Azeroth. His whole mission? To tear open the veil between worlds and pour his Void armies into our world. Later down our campaign in the Void Spire, we will encounter a familiar face we expected to see again. After his defeat in the Mana Forge at our hands, King Salhadar traded a master for a jailer and now is the prisoner of Xal'atath. What has become of the once proud leader of the Koreshi and what of his fate during our upcoming second reunion? You will just have to fight him and see, won't you?
The land of the Haranir is a mystery you slowly uncover as you level through their zone, which is connected to all of the world trees across Azeroth. There is one additional connection that remains yet a destination we need to resolve, and that is the Rift of Aln. Not even the Haranir dare travel there, for the Rift is a primordial wound in the Emerald Dream, from which all dreams are thought to originate, and one left by the goddess of the Haranir, Alnhara, and I'll let you find out more about that yourselves. But the Haranir are in luck, for us, the adventurers, are versed in the art of traveling to the unknown and battling the threats, and there seems to be an odd sense of this place. I wonder if we've been here before. Rift of Aln sounds familiar. In the Dreamrift, you'll venture where malformed dreams emerge, driving the Haranir mad with the echoes of the goddess's psychic screams. You will battle dark manifestations that have risen in the absence of Alnhara, all to get to the actual threat, an undreamt god. The Dreamrift is a corner of the Emerald Dream, a lush green zone, yet suspiciously ominous, because threats have started to seep into Harandar and put the lives of the Haranir at risk, and our fight with Xal'atath will need their help. So pick up your swords and your staves and march together with the Haranir to get that sweet item left.
Hey, to save the Harandar.
To save the people of Harandar and bolster our own forces against the incoming Void threat.
Oh, and speaking of marching, we did not forget where this whole thing started, did we? Because the fight can only end once the Sunwell is secured, and that's what we will be fighting for in March of Quel'danas, the third and final raid of Midnight Season 1. War is never simple, and our fight against the threats to Azeroth started with Xal'atath's forces assaulting the Sunwell, and will end with her forces defeated by our hands, and swords, and staves. You get it. March on Quel'danas is a 2-boss raid and the climax of the Midnight story, with all paths converging back where the expansion began. Each raid has a unique theme and vibe that will set your gears spinning to down the boss and get that loot. This one is no different, and together with the united Elven armies, With Arator the Redeemer in the front, you will march on the Sunwell Plateau and clear the darkened skies above Silvermoon. 2 unique bosses will stand before you, and victory against Xal'atath, elements of light and void, all too familiar for World of Warcraft players.
And the most important question to ask is, which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section down below, because I already know Marcelian's favorite, and that is the Dreamrift.
Listen, man, Dreamrift is nice, but I'm all for that march on Quel'danas, man.
Oh, you like them Blood Elves marching on the...
I just
Sunwell?
like it. It's the best for me because it's the conclusion, it's the epicness, everybody comes together. It's very Warcrafty, I would say. That formula where everybody unites and we go for it.
I can get that. I think personally that the Void Spire will definitely put the lid on the Void, because obviously we're really right there. It's kind of like a new take on how Void structures are and how every
but
boss is
it's
played.
also the biggest. Okay, it has the most bosses and the most. Does it have loot? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Plus, I want to see what happens with King Salhadar. I need to know the conclusion of his story.
Well, I guess we will have to play all 3 of them and find out really soon.